The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Gakpo, looking for the run. Now it's Olise. That's beautifully weighted. Howson gets it away. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Villa. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Not the most accurate pass. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Argentina are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Olise. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. Now this could be a chance. He can get that clear. Pedri. Azar. That is ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's straight offside. Koundé, Romero, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he was quick to react. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nedved, nicely shaped ball. Here's a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. David Villa stood his ground strongly. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started.
Hello
0-0.
everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution for Argentina. Number 17, Olise. Number 13.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field, number 18.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Number 24, Rashford.
And that's an errant pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Looking for a runner.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Threads one in. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
You'll be disappointed with that.
Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent chance! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Argentina, after 71
And that
minutes,
really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone
Oh no, this does not look... David Villa! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Hakimi, nicely weighted ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's intervened well there. There's the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's there to hit it! So close to drawing level.
Hakimi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper
Takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Fernando and Torres!
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here. Torres! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Time added on, 4 minutes. It's a searching pass. Harrison kept aware, and it is Reek. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Is currently being displayed on the screen.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable.
Against Argentina.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Makaleli. Stojkovic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And there's the shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bellingham. And it's Hazard. Mbappe! Stojkovic. Olise. Rafinha. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Stojkovic, ready to try one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Stojkovic! Decent hit from there. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! There is the breakthrough! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Very nicely done. Rafinha.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Great vision. Hazard gets flagged offside. Belletti. Bellingham. Throw it. Makaleli. Indonesia finding their passes. He's found a way through. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Argentina, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20, Stojkovic. Number 8.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 21.
Argentina carrying a one-goal lead.
Number 23, De Bruyne.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that.
Conte. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
Cleared away. That's a corner kick. Indonesia have their second corner now. And Dijk getting this one clear. Takes a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's straight offside. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Yamal. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Short changes him with that pass. Rashford. It's Rashford! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And here's Rashford. Conte. And they win it back again. Mbappe! Oh, it rattles the bar! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Searching pass he's played there, and reclaimed it in a trice. And the shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go.
Rashford! And that is wildly off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a great pick out. He's well positioned. And the shot! No mistake! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice looking ball. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Oh, no joy this time.
Argentina nearly finished it.
He's going for goal. He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Can he get on the end of this? That's a chance! He's scored! They have stolen level at the last! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve.
Vinicius Junior goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No
Hello
complaints.
everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you
So
know
Jim,
that
how do
you'll
you
be able
reflect
to
on
catch
what we've
today's-
seen? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing.
And there's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi, spread neatly. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rafinha, oh, good spread. Olise, Serginho does well to get it back. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, he's found support out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball, and it's Messi. Oh, has a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's looking wide, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe, and he's there to belt it away. Mendes looking to get on the end of this. Picked out brilliantly.
Rafinha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Messi, can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Zaire Emery has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's anyone's ball now, and another try!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Threads one in, aimed beyond the defence. He's picked a chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Kimmich, and it's Messi. Knocks it into space, pinches it off him, and we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Number 20.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we are back on the way.
Messi, number
0-0,
14,
and we're at the halfway point. Messi. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Messi. Ball is over the line. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Inzaghi, it's a really well-measured ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best, and again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And the shot's on here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Argentina present their opponents with the best possible chance here. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game...
Messi! Oh, the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's picked it up out wide. That looks a good cross. That's a decent clearance. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard.
There will be 3 minutes.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Oh, a mistake! And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mendes picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso, he's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Oh, crossbar! Has another go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Corner number 2 then. Rafinha goes short. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Played out to the right. It could be in here. Olise going. Rafinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Argentina have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And he cuts out the supply. Rodri pinches it off him. Knocks it into space.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He is through here! And he's there to retrieve it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldo. For Xabi Alonso. Alonso. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Pedri. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Mitoma. That'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Rafinha. No, that's been intercepted. Xabi Alonso.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'd like to
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
On our shuttle bus service. Substitution for Argentina, number 20, Mbappe.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 13.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Number 14. Filippo Inzaghi.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Messi.
Look at the space.
Number
Shoots!
24. Rashford.
Well, he should have done
Number
better,
9.
and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's
Substitution taking
probably
place.
made better decisions.
Now, he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. Argentina come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he's intervened well there. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been clubbed away. Rafinha. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stood up well to him there. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Koundé. Filippo Inzaghi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rashford has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? No mistake! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Tries to pass it through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And now they can clear their lines. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti. Now what about this cross?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Portugal really can...
That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Filippo Inzaghi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Van Balten. Zanetti. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Neymar, crossed into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliant, great chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Pinches it off him. Ambitious ball here. And he plays one through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, Lisa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He is through here! Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Argentina really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Hazard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for the run, and this is Inzaghi. Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Rafinha plays it short. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 17.
That gets things going for the second half.
Hazard.
Argentina carrying a 1-goal lead.
Coming on the field.
And he's picked it up out wide.
18.
Van Dijk can get it clear.
Rashford.
That's very neat. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Beckham, ready to try one.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Beckham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's Rashford! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Pedri! Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get it through? It's a good ball out wide. Yamal showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Beckham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He has found a way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Tries to play it through. Hazard has it in a wide position. Now this could be a shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Very much into the last knockings. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that looks a decent ball. Fired deep towards the back post.
There will be 1 minute.
And he can clear it away. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
I'd like to ask you to join me in
How would you
wishing
sum
our
up what we've
birthday-
witnessed? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Spread out to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Inzaghi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi, look at this, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. He's on it, can he get away? And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. Rafinha. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's got the beating of his man. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. And he's had a hit! Argentina with the corner, they're first. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now, he's got space here. Ambitious ball here. Nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please report
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 13, Hazard. Number
And we're off
18,
again.
Yamal.
So neither side has yet
14,
broken through.
Filippo Inzaghi. Coming on the field, number 24.
Oh, it's come loose.
Rashford. Number 10, Messi. Number 20.
Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Khan clears. Argentina come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Argentina have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And now they can clear their lines. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Messi. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get on the end of this? Khan claims comfortable. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence, win good ball, and they're in.
Number 11,
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Pedri, looking for a runner.
There will be 1 minute.
It's really well cleared. That pass has been well intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.